Hi everybody, happy Monday. Thanks so much for joining me for brain class today. We've got a full body workout. It's going to be 2 little mini circuits, 3 exercises in each. I'll take you through them after we get started with our driven warm-up. So let's make our way to the floor, starting with our T-spine rotations, back sitting on our heels. I'm going to start with my left arm down on the ground in front of me, right hand's behind my head, rotating out to each side 4 times. And when we're done with those 4, flipping it over, right elbows down, left hand's behind my head. 2, 3, and 4. Good, coming up on all 4s. We have got bird dog, so reaching out one heel, reaching forward the opposite hand. Back to the center, switching sides. 3, and 4. Good, then we're going into lift off, so I'm just gonna hover my knees over the ground, and then I'm lifting up one hand and the opposite foot, just pausing for a second or 2 at the top, stabilizing the core, trying to keep my hips from rocking back and forth. Good. All right, from here, let's go into our driven flow. So going up into a high plank, right foot's reaching up to the right hand, rotating up to the right, coming back down, shifting over to a lunge onto my left leg. As I come back forward, my left knee's dropping down, tucking those hips under, reaching up, hip flexor stretch, back to the center, and we're switching sides. So left foot's coming up, rotating up to the left, back down, standing and shifting, lunging over onto the right leg, coming back forward, right knee's dropping down, reaching up for that hip flexor stretch, back to the center. This time we're going to rock it back onto the heels, sink into a deep squat, coming back out for round 2. Right foot's coming up, rotating up to the right, back down, shifting over onto a lunge on the left leg, coming forward, left knee's down, tucking those hips, pushing them forward, hip flexor stretch, back to the center, and switching sides. Left foot's coming up, rotating up to the left, standing and shifting over to a lunge on my right leg, coming back forward, tucking those hips under, hip flexor stretch, back to the center, second time, rocking it back onto our heels, sinking a little bit deeper, and rocking it back out for round 3. Right foot's coming up, rotating up to the right, standing and shifting over to a lunge on the left leg, back forward, left knee's going down, tucking those hips under, hip flexor stretch, back to the center, switching sides. Left foot's coming up, rotating up to the left, shifting over to a lunge onto my right leg, coming back forward, right knee's down, tucking under, hip flexor stretch, back to the center, and last time, rocking it back onto our heels, nice deep squat, hands up overhead, and we're standing up nice and tall. All right, get into our workout for the day. So no equipment needed, all body weight today. We're going to be doing lower body, upper body, and some stabilizers at the end. So first circuit we're starting off with is high knees and reverse deadlift, single leg. So we're going 5 high knees, so every time you land, we'll be doing a single leg on the other side, deadlift. So hips staying centered, driving back, my knees coming up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm on the other foot, coming back, same thing on the other side. We're getting 30 seconds of work, quick little break times in between. I'll show you all the exercises as we go through the first round, and then we'll keep cruising from there. All right, let's grab last sip of water if you need it before we get rolling. Getting ready to rock in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So I'm starting with that single leg deadlift. Coming back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knees coming up nice and high, stabilizing myself before kicking that other leg back. Behind me, hips staying parallel to the floor the whole time. Nice work. Got about 10 seconds left here. Let's get one more on each side. Nice job, finishing it out. 3, 2, 1. And rest. All right, this next one, Making our way to the ground for some upper body work. We've got push-up jacks. You might have done these with me before. If not, you're in for a treat. So I'll do it facing you first so you can see where my hands and feet are going. So I'm starting nice and close. I'm gonna hop my hands and feet out wide, get a push-up when I'm wide, come back in the center at the top, hopping down, hopping back in. I'll give some modifications for these as we go. So let's get ready to rock in 3, 2, 1, let's do it. So coming up here, modification number 1, coming out to the side, just taking that hop out of it. We can step those feet instead, coming back to the center, or if we just want to keep it simple, keep those hands wide, knees coming down on the ground. You can even hop your hands back in as we're keeping our knees down. Whatever we're doing, last couple seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Upper body burner. All right, we are gonna be on the ground for this next one. Little stabilizer. For this circuit, it's gonna be lower body, doing glute bridge marches, stabilizing the hips, core. So my hips are rolling up, marching one knee up at a time. I'm gonna keep my toe pointed towards the ceiling. Every time my legs come down, it's gonna keep those hamstrings activated a little bit more. Let's get ready to work for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So roll it up, driving one knee up, hips are staying off the ground, glutes are staying engaged. Trying to keep the hips from rocking back and forth too much. Heels digging into the ground. Every time that foot comes down, my toe is staying pointed up. Nice work. Just got about 5 seconds left here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome work. All right, back to our feet. Those are your 3 that we're starting off with. So the single leg deadlifts, high knees, push-up jacks, and glute bridge marches. Now we know what we're doing. Back to the top. Let's get right to it. Going in 3, 2, 1. Single legs, here we go. Coming back. 1, 4, 5. Stabilizing myself before kicking that other leg back into my single leg deadlift. Nice job. Nice controlled movement. My core is staying engaged throughout these high knees. Reaching back, driving through my heel on that way back up. Good, in 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. All right, making our way to the ground. Let's get our upper body working. Push up jacks. Shake out those arms. Going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. It's coming out wide. Popping back up in the center. I know these are tough, so take your time on those reps. We're getting as many as we can. Staying off our knees, keeping that hop in for as long as we can, taking it down into a step when we need it. Let's get one more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo, arms are burning. All right, let's flip it over. Onto our backs, getting ready for glute bridge marches. In 3, 2, 1, rolling those hips up. Here we go. Good. Just staying high. Glutes are engaged. Core is engaged. Hamstrings are engaged. Everything's working. Nice job. Okay, keep those hips up. If we need to reset, roll back down. Roll right back up. There we go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. Let's get back up on our feet. Already starting off with round 3. We're going to do 4 quick rounds of all of these. So let's keep cruising through. Getting ready for the single legs in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Rocking back. Hips coming up nice and high. Landing on that opposite leg each time. Stabilizing. Kicking that heel straight back behind me. Nice work. Good. Keep crushing it. Last 10 seconds. Let's get this last one on the other side. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. All right, making our way down. Getting ready for those push-ups. And a quick 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now wide, hopping back up. Nice controlled reps. Hips shouldn't be dropping first. Leading with the chest. Letting the hips come with you at the bottom. Nice job, everyone. Keep crushing it. We just got 10 seconds left here. Let's get those last couple push-ups in for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. Flipping it right over. Back into our glute bridge marches. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Cruising through these circuits. Keeping those hips up. A little bit easier with your feet together. Further your feet are apart, harder it's going to be. Keep your hips level to the ground. Remember, reset if we need to. Good. Nice. Keep working out for 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, let's get back up on our feet. We've got one more round through this circuit before we're moving on. We're going to get right to it. Get her done in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Deadlift, nice controlled. Working hard. Last time through this one. Nice job. Whoop, there's my balancer. Go, stabilize. Or we're pushing back. Nice, just 10 seconds left here. That last one on the other side. In 3, 2, 1, and get ready for push-ups. Making our way to the floor. Going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hopping out, coming down. Nice back up in the center. Taking down in the step or just rocking out some regular push-ups when we need to. Nice work, guys. Already halfway through. Last time we got to do push-ups today. Keep cranking them out. Last few seconds. There we go. And 3, 2, 1, and flip it over. Glute bridge marches. We get a break after this. Let's crush it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Rolling those hips up. Driving a knee. Heels digging into the floor. Toes pointing straight up. Nice. We can add in some single legs on these. A little extra challenge for this final round. Nice work. Last few seconds here. Good. Finishing up in 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. That is circuit number 1. 1 down, 1 to go. Grab a quick little sip of water. And we're going to jump right into the next one. All right. So next circuit, we're going to start off with some ice skaters. So I'm going to start in the middle of my mat. Big hop to one side, loading up on that leg, exploding off to the other, going back and forth. I'll show modifications as we go, just taking it down into a step. Let's get right into it. 4 quick rounds of these 3 exercises. We'll stretch it out, and then we're done. Let's get to it. All right, let's get ready to work. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Here we go. So loading up on one side, big jump as far as we can, stabilizing before I'm jumping back. If we need to, take that step out, take the jump out of it, make it a step. We can even add a little bit of a deeper lunge in on each side. We're still getting that work, whatever we're doing. Keep it moving all the way through. There we go. Last just 5 seconds here. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. All right, from there, we're gonna go into inchworms, working that upper body. So I'm starting on one side of my mat, walking my hands all the way out. You can challenge your core a little bit, walk a little bit further, either staying low or standing tall. All right, let's get that upper body working. 3, 2, 1, here we go. As soon as my hand's on the ground, all my weight is on those arms. Coming down, I'm gonna stand up tall quick in between, rocking it all the way to the end of my mat or a little bit past it. Gonna give yourself a little extra core. Woo! Don't slip though. A little extra core work. Nice job. Good, all the way through. There we go. Almost there. Let's finish out this last one. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Next up, we got bear crawl wideouts. It's been a minute since I've done these, but you might have seen them before. So I'm going to start in the center on all fours. I'll show you first from this direction. So hands are square, knees are just hovering off the ground 90 degrees. I'm going to step my hands out, step my feet out behind me, bring my hands back in, bring my knees back in. So goal, keeping my knees nice and low to the ground the whole time, trying not to let my hips rocking back and forth too much or come up in the air. So staying low, staying centered, just moving those arms and legs back in as your trunk stays stabilized. All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's get to it. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So hanging out in the middle, stepping out, hands coming back in, feet coming back in, knees staying low, just hovering over the floor. Can take these nice and slow. Keep ourselves stabilized. Hands, hands, feet, feet. Good, we got 10 seconds left. Let's crush these last few. We're gonna get one more out and in 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. Everything's working on those. All right, back up to our feet. Now that we know what we're doing, we can move a little quicker through these final 3 rounds, starting back with our ice skaters, getting ready to rock and roll in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Big hop side to side, or taking that hop out of it if we need to. Whatever we're doing, staying moving, loading up on that leg before we explode, or step back to the other side of our mat. Nice work, keep it moving. Last 10 seconds here. Then our legs get a little break for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. All right, right into those inchworms. We are getting ready to work. Upper body in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hands down, all the weight is on those arms. I'm gonna stay low this time. So coming back, rocking it right back out. Nice, shifting back for a second. Low squat, walking it back out tall. Keep crushing it. We just got 10 seconds left here. Let's get out and back. One more time. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. All right, let's get to it. Right into our bear crawl wideouts. Keep crushing it, pushing through. All right, get set up. Going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So if you want to, we can pick up the pace on these a little bit, keeping it moving, or we can keep them nice and slow, really focusing on stabilizing each time we move one of our limbs, keeping those knees even and level to the floor throughout this whole movement. Try not to let them rock back and forth. 2, 1, and relax. All right, we're already halfway through this second circuit. Let's crush these final 2 laps. Get it in, back on our feet. All right, back at the top with ice skaters, getting ready to work. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Big hop side to side. See if I can get all the way across my mat with each jump. Still want a nice soft landing on either side, absorbing the ground before we explode back off to the other side. Nice work. Less than 10. Whew. Let's keep hopping or stepping. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome work. All right. Back to the end of our mat for our inchworms. Getting ready in just 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All the way down. Walking out as far as we can. Coming back up. Either staying low or standing. All the weights on my arms. As soon as they hit the ground, using your legs as little as possible here. Nice work. Let's keep crushing it. We've just got 5 seconds left. Let's get out and back this last time. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, let's finish out round 3. Back for our bear crawl wideouts, getting set up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Core stabilize, hips staying low, rocking back and forth as little as possible. It's going to be a little movement, but shouldn't be too much. Nice work. Remember, hands, hands, feet, feet, hands, hands, feet, feet. Keep a nice steady pace going. Last 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome work, everyone. All right, we have got one final round. Let's finish strong. Back up on our feet. Getting ready for some ice skaters. Cranking those out in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Challenge yourself for this final round if we can. See how far we can hop across whatever area we're using. Pick a spot on the floor. Try to reach it. Still landing nice and soft on either side. Taking that hop out of it whenever we need to. Last 10 seconds. Keep crushing it. We're almost there. Last time we got to do these. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo. All right, edge of your mat. Getting ready for inchworms in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hands down. Weight shifting onto them. All the way out. All the way back. Nice job. Here we go. Keep crushing it. Let's keep working hard. You got this, everyone. Last time through. There we go. We're gonna get one more inchworm out and back. Finish it strong. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. All right. This is our final 30 seconds of work. Let's get right into it. Finish out with these bear crawl wideouts in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Knees are hovering. Hands, hands, feet, feet. Keeping my hips as level to the ground as I can the whole time. Shouldn't be moving up or down. Just your hands and feet moving. Nice work, guys. Keep crushing it. This is our home stretch. Last 10 seconds. All right, we're gonna get one more. Out and back. And time. Woo! Awesome work, everybody. Thanks for sticking with me through those circuits. Let's grab a quick sip of water. Gonna make our way to the ground for some stretches. And then we'll call it a day. All right. So we'll get our T-spine rotations side lying this time, so a little bit different than the warm-up. Big draw of a circle around, opening up the chest, shoulder, and upper back. We'll get nice and slow on each side. We let our heart rates go back down, catching our breath. After 3, go ahead, flip it over, other side. Tucking those knees up. Same thing, everything is stacked. Big circles all the way around. It's 2. Get 1 more. And 3. Awesome. All right, go ahead and just roll it over on our backs. We're gonna let our right leg drop down onto the floor, grabbing our left leg right above our knee. And extend that up. Flex our foot a little bit. Stretch out the calves. Come back down and up. Flex out that foot. Down and up one more time. Straightening out that leg as much as we can. And now I'm going to grab my right hand outside the left leg. Swing it across. Shoulder blades should both be resting flat on the ground. Left leg is extended out beside me. Feeling a nice stretch down the outside of our hip. Hanging out here for a couple deep breaths. And coming back to center, releasing that left leg. Bringing our right leg up, holding just above the knee. Extending that leg. Flexing the foot a little bit. Back down and up. And one more time. Extending it as much as we can. Grabbing that left hand outside the right knee. Swinging it across. Shoulder blades are flat down. Left arm's out. Feeling a nice stretch down the outside of my hip. Couple deep breaths here. Get it back to the center. Releasing that right leg, making our way up onto our feet. That is all I have for you today. Feel free to add in or stay in any of those other stretches as long as you would like. Thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure you subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Stay tuned for all of our upcoming workouts, and I will see you next time.